Okay, so Rex sells cars. He is paid $75 for each car he sells, plus he makes a base weekly salary. Last week he sold 8 cars and made a total of $755. Find Rex's weekly pay formula. So let's let P be the pay. Whoops. Sorry about that. Let P be the pay. So how much he's getting paid. And how much he gets paid depends on how many cars he sells. So then let's let C be the number of cars. Okay? These two variables always are words. There's no numbers involved here. Your two variables represent qualities, I guess. How much is the pay going to be? It's got to be words. It can't be numbers. The only numbers that you're figuring out are the constant rate of change and the starting value. Okay, so we already know for Rex, he gets paid $75 for each car. So what does that represent? $75 per car, that's the crock. The crock equals $75 per car. The crock, the R in crock means rate. So this has got to be a rate. It's got to be something per something. Dollars per week, miles per hour, dollars per car, dollars per person, liters per minute. It's got to be some kind of rate, and it's always per one of something. Okay, so this is like the last question because it says last week he sold 8 cars and made $755. So if I tried to go to the table of values route, we got how many cars he sold, what his pay is going to be. If he sold 8 cars, his pay is $755, but I have no other information to put into this formula. But I do know that his pay, he is paid $75 per car. Well, if he sold 8 cars according to $75 per car, that's going to be 75 times 8, which is $600. I don't want $600. I want $755. So what are we going to have to do? We're going to have to add on another $155. Okay, how'd you do? All right, let's try the next one. I want you to take a look at it, stop the video, take a look at it, try it, see how you do, and then come back and check the answer. Okay, so Wanda's phone costs her a base fee every month plus a fixed cost per minute. So that base fee, that's our starting value. The fixed cost per minute, that's the crock. It looks like I don't know either. But I'm trying. So last month she talked for 380 minutes and paid a total of $19.60. And the month before she paid $20.32 and talked for 416 minutes. We want to find the cost formula for Wanda's phone. So let's let C be the cost. And what is her cost based on? It's based on how many minutes she talks for. She's got this base, so maybe she pays $20 a month. And then after that, she has to pay for every minute that she talks on the phone because her phone, maybe her phone plan only lets her do certain things. And she gets charged for talking on the phone. So I'm going to say let's let M be the number of minutes she speaks for. Okay, so C and M are the two variables. I don't know the starting value. I also don't know the crock. So I'm going to go ahead and we have cost and how many minutes. We know that if she talks for 380 minutes, the cost is $19.60. And if she talks for 416 minutes, the cost is $20.32. So the cost equals, I don't know the starting value and I don't know the rate of change. But I do have two values in this table of values, so I can do the first differences. So $20.32 minus 1960. It looks like it's 72 cents here. And then 416 minutes minus 380 minutes. That's a total of 36 minutes. So the crock then is right divided by left, always right divided by left. Doesn't matter if right is smaller than left. It's always right divided by left. And that equals, and since we're talking about money here, you can write that in decimals. You would never leave that question in fraction form because we don't talk about money, and like we don't usually say 3/4 of a dollar. We usually call it 75 cents. So so there's the crock. So I know then that means that it's costing 2 because 72.72 is in dollars. The 36 is in minutes. The unit on the 36 is minutes. So that's 2 cents per minute, or $0.02 per minute. So I know my cost formula then has to be 0.02 M. Now I got to figure out what do I have to add in order to make it so that if there's 380 minutes, the answer is going to be 1960, or if it's 416 minutes, the answer is going to be $20.32. So I just need to test one of those values. So the cost equals 300, whoops, I actually want to do the, not that it really matters, but I'm going to do the 0.02 times 380. So 0.02 times 380, that equals $7.60, but I don't want 760, I want 1960. So 1960 minus 760 is $12, so I'm going to have to add $12 to that. So there's the equation. You can do 1960 minus 760, and that equals $12. Okay? All right. Sorry. You can try the last one. Again, stop the video, try it, and then come back and see how you do. So, find the distance versus time formula. I always go to the last sentence to see what my variables are. I should read the, read the question first. So Hector is driving home from a weekend away at a cottage. His average speed is steady. After 1.5 hours of driving, he was 543 kilometers from home. After 7 hours of driving, he was 59 kilometers from home. Find the distance versus time formula. Okay, so this is, D is going to be the distance from home. Not necessarily how far he's driven, but definitely the distance from home. And then T is going to be time, and time is in hours, because this talks about hours and this talks about hours. So time is in hours. All right, the table of values. This is time and distance from home. At 1.5 hours, he's 543 kilometers from home. And after 7 hours, he's 59 kilometers from home. So to get from 543 to 59, so 59 minus 543, that's going down by 484 kilometers. And then 7 minus 1.5, that's going up by 5.5 hours. So the crock equals 484 divided by 5.5. So that's 484 kilometers divided by 5.5 hours. So 484 divided by 5.5. looks like 88 kilometers per hour is how fast Hector is driving on average. Okay, so how far he is from home is 88 oh, sorry. That's a negative, and that's a negative. So that's a negative 88t. And now the question is, what was the starting value? So how far away from home is his cottage? And so I'm going to test the 7 because I think it's easier to test 7. So D equals negative 88 times 7, and that is negative 616. But I don't want to be at negative 616. I want to be at 59 after 7 hours. So 59 minus negative 616. Oops. So 59 minus negative 616, or 59 plus 616 is 675. So that means he started 675 kilometers from home. Okay, so that one can either be, that one was a tough one actually. That can either be written like that, or you could say, all right, he started out 675 kilometers from home and he got 88 kilometers closer to home every hour. Either one of those two equations would work. Okay, I'm going to stop there. I got one more video to go to do this last example, and I'll be right back.